I'll show you how to do it. Just take a, what do we want here? Let's take one of these. So this is a equivalent of an SL12S hook. And I like it because it's short, it has a nice gape to it. And there's not really very much to this fly. I'm going to tie in a nice FLASHABOU tail and try and end up with a fair amount of FLASHABOU. Probably a little bit more than Dan originally intended when he tied his fly, but just something like so. And, oh, I better tag her up just a little bit there, something like that. And just double it over, and that way it's really quite secure. And then we're going to take a dubbing brush that I prepared ahead of time, which is basically just yellow SLINKY fiber and yellow FLASHABOU. And we'll just tie that in. And we'll wrap back about halfway on the shank. It'll leave room for the red on the front and the eyes. And then as we wrap this, we're just going to keep stroking everything back. Try and minimize the amount of fixing that we have to do later. This just gives us a bulky body that pushes water, creates a bit of a disturbance, gives us a profile. We're getting close there. We'll call it quits right about there. There it is. I'm just going to stroke this out a little bit, pick out the bits that are wrapped in where they ought not be. Like that. And then we have another little dubbing brush right here. This one is tied shorter and just with the finer FLASHABOU, the shorter, finer 1/100th of an inch, I believe the spec is on that, as opposed to the 1/69th of the Magnum, which is kind of irrelevant except that it's a little bit thicker, so it's a little bit stiffer. And just enough red on the front to give us a little bit of color. Like so. And just kind of give that a little bit of a... Okay, and then the last part of our whistler can be just some regular bead chain eyes. Going to tie those on using some figure-8 loops. And get them a little bit symmetrical. And that is that.
No, it's...
That's a good one too.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Not bad.
Another
Not
fish, so we just released a very nice fish. First cast back out. And here we go, another really nice Northern Pike. I'm trying to get him on the reel. He's coming in fast. Let's see here. I feel like he may end up... Oh, I think this is a really thick one. Alrighty.
Oh, look at that thing.
That is so thick. Like you can't really get your arms around it.
No, that's a nice one. That's a beast.
Wow, how big would you say that is?
Oh, probably over 20 pounds. Probably.
Awesome.
Low mid 40s.
That is a